What's up, guys? My name is Kelly, and this is Kelly's Corner of Nightmares. Yeah, that one was fun. A little singing at the end there. Anyway, happy September. Spooky season is finally here, and I am very excited. Now, to top off this spooky season, I would like to bring light to a list that I've been wanting to make for quite some time now, which is my top 5 most rewatchable horror movies. And I can't fathom enough what yours is, but these are my top 5. I know you guys, and you probably like what I like anyway. So, but it's good to differ. So please, in those comments below, please tell me what's your most rewatchable. What have you watched the most since you've been getting into horror, or as long as you've been into horror, however you want to do it. But yes, to get right into it, my number 5 is Saw. Number 1 to be exact. There are so many movies out there that I have more than likely rewatched a few times. Saw is for sure one of them. I want to say that I've rewatched this at least 3 times already, between the brutal kills and the pretty spot-on acting in this one. There is so much you miss the first time that you watch it, and that even the fact that you can just like go back and watch it and rewatch it again and be like, whoa, wait, what? Plus the leg scene alone is worth going back to watch. You can't go wrong. I love the fact that this movie deals with a couple of different things in just an hour and 43 minutes. Cancer, serial killer investigations, seeing the actual kills, how brutal the deaths are, etc. I could go on, for real. It really makes for a good time. Now, to go on to my number 4, we're getting into Paranormal Activity, which is the first one of the franchise as well. Although number 3 is that one's also pretty rewatchable. I gotta say, I just rewatched that one, and bravo, man! That's gotta be like the scariest one of the franchise. It's number 3, I think so. But most rewatchable, I would say, is Paranormal Activity 1. The movie that started an entire franchise with mostly good movies. I've always told myself that I would rewatch the entire series again someday, and currently I am right now. This is one that will definitely be rewatched a lot. I'm a huge fan of paranormal horror, as this pretty much tickles every part of what I love in that subgenre. Between the freaky-ass footage of her just standing and staring for 2 hours straight, the ending with the entity grabbing her by her foot and like pulling her all the way down the stairs, it chilled me to the bone. It really did. Even the second time I've seen it, it gave me a little sleep troubles that night, actually. Yeah. Alright, so now we're getting into my number 3, which is Child's Play 2. What could you not find rewatchable about this movie? It's got violence, cursing, blood, scared children, and it all comes from a possessed doll. I love this movie, and I have rewatched it at least a couple times now. The fact that this movie deals with so many different topics, kind of like Saw, it still holds up to this day, and it's just like insane to me. Between the child, a child dealing with heavy PTSD, and at the same time being in the foster system, you feel kind of bad for little Andy, and you're also rooting for Kyle, which is, she becomes a big, really important character in the franchise later on. Okay, and that brings me to my number 2, which is Halloween, the very first Halloween. Very, very first. I'm not talking like very first Rob Zombie. I'm not talking like, I'm talking original Halloween. This 1978 movie still holds up to this day. I have rewatched and watched this movie at least 100 times, honestly. It truly never gets old. Jamie Lee Curtis's very first lead role in a movie was, in fact, this movie. I just can't believe how amazing the acting and how scary Michael Myers was. I can't even fathom what it might be like to be babysitting as a teenager and some crazed maniac like that is on the loose and killing all of your friends, and for some reason now he's out to get you. No. Alright guys, if you haven't guessed what my number one is, you are in the wrong place. So go ahead and click it. No, I'm just kidding. My number 1 is the very first, the classic Nightmare on Elm Street. Ugh. Nightmare on Elm Street. Don't know why my voice gave out just then. That was weird. What a classic 1984 movie. Oh my god. I can't stress enough how many times I have seen and rewatched this movie, let alone the entire franchise. This movie has a way of actually giving me nightmares, and that's no play on words. Fun fact though, this was the very first horror movie that I was ever introduced to. I was 11 years old and bored, and my oldest sister told me about it and eventually showed it to me. I was terrified, but that's really what started my love for horror. And the badly burned face, the knives for fingers, the multiple quotable scenes, and the acting just makes watching this particular movie such an enjoyable yet terrifying experience. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my top 5 most rewatchable horror movies, and I really would like to hear what yours is, so please comment below and just let me hear what you think. I really am intrigued because I'm sure everyone's opinions are different on here, so please let me know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon. And I hope you have a wonderful spooky season. Bye. Do 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 na 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 na. Nope. Not doing that. Nope. That was bad. Bad Kelly.